Okay, now see here. I am saying that the object must be interact to each other and there was exert a force. Okay, so what interaction between the object may or may not be physical. Suppose you are doing the two things. First, when a ball was hitting by the bat, it was a physical interaction. It was a physical interaction. इंट्रैक्शन मीन्स दो ऑब्जेक्ट का कांटेक्ट में आना. अगर ये कांटेक्ट क्या हो रहा है, दिखाई दे रहा है, ये कांटेक्ट अगर हमें क्या है, विजिबल है, दिखाई दे रहा है, तो ये कौन सा होगा, फिजिकल इंट्रैक्शन. क्या होगा, फिजिकल इंट्रैक्शन. फिजिकल इंट्रैक्शन में दो चीज़ों का होना नेसेसरी है. व्हेन देयर द टू ऑब्जेक्ट इज इन कांटेक्ट, what is the thing is necessary here, the two object in a contact, the two object in a contact. So it was in physical interaction, it was in physical interaction. And what is the magnetic interaction? The magnetic interaction is the non physical interaction. Magnetic interaction is a non physical interaction. In your previous classes you know that the electric bell, yes, you know that the electric bell, there was a magnet over there and there was a string or a hammer. Remember that hammer was ranged on what, that hammer was ranged on there and that was the bell was rang through what, through the magnetic effect, through the magnetic effect of the current. Yes or no? Okay, so what, the ringing of the bell is a non-physical interaction and it was the case of the what, magnetic interaction. It was the case of what, magnetic interaction. So what is the interaction? The interaction having a two process. First one is a physical interaction and second one is a non-physical interaction. In a physical interaction, the body must be in a contact. The body must be in a contact. And the non-physical interaction, it was not necessary when the body was in contact position. Okay, next, रिजल्टेंट फोर्स. व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट, रिजल्टेंट फोर्स. सपोज अगर आपके पास कोई एक ऑब्जेक्ट है, इस ऑब्जेक्ट के चारों तरफ से हम क्या लगा रहे हैं, फोर्स अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. हमारे पास एक क्या दिया हुआ है, ऑब्जेक्ट, इसमें हम क्या कर रहे हैं, चारों तरफ से उस पर फोर्स एक्सर्ट कर रहे हैं. फोर्स एक्सर्ट करने के बाद ये जो ऑब्जेक्ट है जिस भी डायरेक्शन में आगे मूव करेगा, ये उसका क्या कहलाएगा, रिजल्टेंट फोर्स का डायरेक्शन. क्या कहलाएगा, रिजल्टेंट फोर्स का डायरेक्शन. ओके, सो व्हाट इज द रिजल्टेंट फोर्स? व्हेन द ऑब्जेक्ट वाज over there and the too many forces applied there and that object was move in a one direction, so there was the resultant force. Suppose that object in that direction. Okay, so it was the resultant force. Okay, now see here, I have two example over there. It was a box, okay, and that was in a surface. It was put in a surface. Now see that the two forces applied there from F1 and that was the F2. Okay, now that box was in which position? In a stationary position. Why is it in stationary position? Suppose the F1 is in 10 Newton. If I am applying the force, that was the 10 Newton force, and the other side I have also applied the same type of the force on the other side. Now see that what is the resultant force? It was the difference of the two forces. Okay, now see that the F1 is in 10 Newton and F2 is in also 10 Newton. So it was the difference. Resultant force is the difference between the two forces. Now what is my resultant force? I am representing the resultant force as RF. Okay, what I am represent here? F of R. So what is the F1 minus F2? See that it was a 10 Newton and it was also a 10 Newton. So what? 10 minus 10 is what? 0. 10 minus 10 is what? 0. And the 0 is what? Stationary position. It was an stationary position. Okay. Now see that the other thing. Now it was also a box and it was put it over there a surface. It was on the surface. Now see here, the two forces in same direction. See that the force F1 and the force of F2. The force of F1 and the force of F2. Now you can tell me what is the force of resultant. What is the force of resultant or what is the resultant force? Now see that the resultant force is in same direction. So it was the added. Yes, the force of F1 and F2 was added. यहाँ जो है हमारा बॉक्स है उसमें हम दो फोर्स अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, एक F1 और एक F2 है। ये दोनों एक ही डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, एक ही डायरेक्शन में हम उस पर क्या कर रहे हैं, फोर्स अप्लाई कर रहे हैं। तो जो रिजल्टेंट फोर्स होगा वो भी क्या होगा, सेम डायरेक्शन में होगा, और ये दोनों जो फोर्स हैं वो एक दूसरे से क्या हो जाएंगे, ऐड हो जाएंगे। सो व्हाट इज द रिजल्टेंट फोर्स हियर, F1 and F1 plus F2, F1 plus F2. Now see on your book. So what is that? What does the force do? A force acting on an object causes the object change its shape, size, to start moving, stop moving, to accelerate or decelerate. I am saying that force is a one type of a action. अगर फोर्स एक तरह का एक्शन है तो ये कई तरह के कार्य करेगा। फर्स्ट व्हाट इज द थिंग इज दैट इट वाज चेंज द शेप एंड साइज ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट। सेकेंड इट वाज स्टार्ट मूविंग, अगर मैं किसी ऑब्जेक्ट पे फोर्स अप्लाई कर रही हूँ तो वो क्या करने लगेगा, मूव करने लगेगा। एंड व्हाट, एक्सेलरेट एंड डीएक्सेलरेट, एक्सेलरेट एंड डीएक्सेलरेट। व्हाट इज द एक्सेलरेशन? एक्सेलरेशन इज द चेंज इन द वेलोसिटी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम। येस और नो? What? The change of the velocity with respect to time, it was called acceleration and it was denoted as A. Okay, so acceleration is what? Velocity upon time, velocity upon time. When the object was changed their velocity with respect to time, so it was the acceleration, it was the acceleration. Okay, now see that what is the resultant force here? When an object have a several force acting on it, that is the same case. If the object have exerted by the so many forces, okay, and their effect of the force as in the one force acting on the object in the certain direction. See that object and there was a too many forces acting on it and the resultant force is there in a downward direction. Okay, so what is this? It was a resultant force. So what is the essential for the resultant force? What? The velocity. What? The velocity. So resultant force, to change the velocity of an object, the resultant force is essential. The resultant force is essential. Now see that if the resultant force is 0, the force on the object are balanced. See here, our resultant force is 0, so that was box in a which? In a balanced position. Means they cannot change their position. They cannot change their position. There was the first case. And what is the second case? If the resultant force acting on the object is 0, when the object will remain stationary, in such a cases, the object will move as at a steady speed in a straight line. What is it? So see here. What is the steady state of the object? What is the steady state of the object? Suppose there was a straight line and it was parted by the 10 kilometer. Okay, 0, 10, 20, 30 and 40. See that what is the difference between there? 10. 10 and 20, what is the difference between there? 10. 20 and 30, what is the difference over there? 10. And 30 and 40 is also a same distance and displacement, same difference. See, there was in a unit of kilometer. It was in the unit of kilometer. Okay, so you have a car and you can drive in a straight path. So that car was a travel on the same direction and it was taken the another position and that was the 10 kilometer. It was a 10 kilometer and it takes a time of 5. It takes a time of 5 seconds. It's take a time of 5 seconds. In next same interval, it was covered the same distance at the same time. What is the steady state? Steady state means when the object cover the same distance in a same time. The same distance in a same time. So see that what is the velocity? What is the stationary state? See that what is the displacement here? 10 kilometer. And what is the time it was taken? It was taken the 5 second. It was taken the 5 second. Okay. So see that 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So how many time? So what is the velocity here? The velocity is 2 kilometer per second. What is the velocity here? 2 kilometer per second. Sorry, acceleration. Correct. It was a velocity. Velocity is equals to what? 2 kilometer per second. Now you have see the second position. What is the second position? 10 kilometer to 20 kilometer. Firstly, we see that what is the difference over there? There between the 10. The difference is what? 10. So what is the velocity? The displacement upon time. Okay. So what is the displacement here? 10. What is the displacement here? 10. And how much time it was taken here? 5 seconds to cover that distance. It was taken the 5 seconds to cover that distance. Now see that 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So it was also 2 km per second. 2 km per second. Now see that the object was move in a steady position. Move in a steady position. मतलब ये जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो सेम डिस्टेंस को कवर करने के लिए सेम टाइम क्या कर रहा है, यूज़ कर रहा है. इसलिए ये जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो कौन से पोजीशन में है? ये जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो क्या है, स्टेशनरी स्टेट में है और एक ही डायरेक्शन में क्या कर रहा है, मूव कर रहा है. एंड द थर्ड केस इज व्हाट? दैट वन, इफ द फोर्स इज एक्टिंग ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट इजंट जीरो. अगर किसी ऑब्जेक्ट में कोई जो फोर्स है वो ज़ीरो नहीं होता, ज़ीरो नहीं होगा. See that if I am applying the force of the 10 Newton and another is 20 Newton. Another force is 20 Newton. So what is the total force, resultant force here? 30 Newton. अगर किसी केस में हमारा जो फोर्स है वो ज़ीरो नहीं होता है तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि ऑब्जेक्ट जो है या तो वो एक्सेलरेट हो रहा है या तो वो क्या हो रहा है, डीएक्सेलरेट हो रहा है. तो हमें यहाँ पे किस चीज़ की नेसेसरी होती है, क्या चीज़ एसेंशियल है हमारे लिए? वी हैव एसेंशियल फॉर द रिजल्टेंट फोर्स ओवर देयर एंड द सेकेंड थिंग द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट एंड द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट.